Streaming? Looking good? Looking good. Ah, thought I was thought I was more ready than I am. That's okay. It's early yet. I'm not used to this particular day as a streaming day, but that's okay too. Uh, Enjoying doing this for everybody, and I hope to keep doing it for a long time. Yeah. So, howdy. I'm Dr. Benway. I'm not a real doctor, and I'm okay with that today. Had a rough night last night sleeping. I'm not naturally good at it. It's not a talent I've ever had, and it's been getting worse. Some things have happened and are happening. Uh, I got some family going through some problems. I got some friends going through some problems. You want to throw some good vibes that way? That would be cool. Past or future, nice. I don't think they're limited by time, so whatever. But I don't know why I'm deciding to confess this to the camera, but I will. I've been having a reoccurring nightmare that wakes me up out of a dead sleep, and it's more of a concept than a singular nightmare, which sucks. Because what it is I'll be half asleep, and then my brain will convince me that there was something I was supposed to do before I sleep, otherwise I was going to die. Like that night, I'm going to die that night because I forgot to do a thing, and I cannot remember what the thing is. Uh, so that is a great way to wake up into full panic attack. I get over it. I calm down. I go, wait a minute. This is what's really going on. Ugh, what a mess. Blah blah blah. But then I'm wired awake for the rest of the night. It's stupid and it sucks and it's not my favorite thing. So I'm a little weird today. There's a distinct chance it's because I slept not so great. But I don't. Like I said, I'm not that good at it. So I'm better at not sleeping than I am sleeping. Mm. So that being said, let's get to it, kids. We just finished the first of the uh, assassins symbols temples puzzle rooms. There's a handful of them. I think there's three that unlocked immediately, and we're gonna take care of those as immediately as well. Also, I've been kind of letting the game just sort of run in the background for a little bit before I started, so we have some money to pick up at the at our home base. So that's good too. So I feel like that's where we should start. Yeah, we're gonna start that way. Okay. So blah blah blah. Welcome to Dr. Benway's show. Let's do the thing. All right. We're gonna fast travel because, well, I'm lazy. I don't know about you. I'm lazy. I feel like I could be throwing some money on the ground a little bit more than I am. There's an achievement yet to be had for that. I sure hope those behave better today than they did yesterday. Nothing like randomly finding uh why are you stalking me, sir? Hey Frankie, you wanna come up? Wanna hang out? Come on. There you go. Hey buddy. You having a good day, pal? Yeah? Okay. I'll accept purring and sitting down as an appropriate answer. I'm gonna play my game though, okay? Oh, don't get me. Okay. Feel so hoity-toity. I'm going to my villa. Please come with me to my villa. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. There you go. Hiding my That's weird. I wonder why that's there. That should say what game I'm playing. Hmm. I wonder if that's impacting my 1 second. I hate it when there's this thing where it's like, oh, let's do the thing, and then save. Why not? Change is saved. I'm not seeing them. There it is. I might have to go back and fix that. That could be a thing that might be impacting what's going on. You never know. Sorry. I found a thing that might be uh, not super problematic, but partially problematic. You know, you got to have. It's always ideal to have the game you're playing to some degree listed as, you know, in the YouTubes and whatnot to help folks that are looking for that specific thing to find you. And turns out that was not the case for me and this game. So feel I felt obligated to sort of fix it real quick. I have that problem sometimes. Ooh, a problem. Let's fix the problem. Okay. This is a fun one. This is originally a thing you couldn't get until you got you did stuff for the Ubisoft I don't remember what it was called back then, like not Ubisoft Connect, like Ubisoft Play or something like that. And you play. That was right, you play. This was way back when. And you had to be online and create an account. It was the first time I've ever had to deal with anything like that in the game. And you had just enough things to accomplish in the game to get all the things outside of the game, plus or minus 10 extra points or whatever. It was weird. Anyway, it got frustrating because you couldn't get certain bonuses if you unless you did sorry, you couldn't get certain bonuses unless you did multiplayer stuff, and I am not a multiplayer fan. I should be, but I'm not. All right. So this is fun. This is a lot of exposition, sort of telling the story of the Ezio or the Auditore family. I was born a small. It's gonna recite the intro to the jerk. I don't know if that's gonna win me any friends on the modern gaming platforms here. It's a great game or a great movie. It's on the list of movies that are I'm glad exist, but no, probably that one not as bad as some of the others. But there's some movies that I just love that I'm like, nah, that's not ever again. There's no way that that would be allowed. Hmm. Saw her standing at the end of the pier like Jennifer Connelly in about half of her movies. Yeah, it starts with storytelling. Find out Marco Polo is a big deal in this story. Thought there was a way. Sometimes, like if there's a door, you can sort of unlock it, um, let you go backwards, but that's not the case currently. So that is why I want a chroma key pet bed. The thing I need to invent or find. You gotta go this way. And these are the first real sort of, I think, uh, fun traversal puzzles. I like them. Oh, I say that, and I start doing terrible, stupid things and have to constantly redo it. sort of a captive audience anyway. Nobody's going anywhere. Ha. Kidding. Y'all can do whatever you want. I'm just happy to be in a position where this isn't a huge drain on my universe. Like, I had the games, I had the system, a couple things I had to buy, but all in all, this adventure, out of pocket, probably $100 so far. There it is. I do that. That keeps it from closing on you, and God forbid you have to backtrack. Now, this place is sort of half riddled with treasure chests, but they're not the easiest to find. So if you see me just kind of stall out and just kind of look around in weird places and stuff, it's because I'm remember where the heck they are. Hey, I didn't say the F-bomb. Yay. Who's a good boy? All right. Dante. Yeah, Dante. Yeah, sorry. My brain's all like, Dante? I thought it was Machiavelli. I get my Italian poets mixed up, I guess. No, 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 no. Oh, shucks. Some treasure chests up in there, by the way. What do we got here? Huh? Well, that's not going to make it. Maybe it will. Ah, I made it. Well, I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Up. We got to go up. Over and down. Here's the problem, though. There's actually a treasure chest up. So, what I'm going to do is not this correctly, apparently. All right, let's try this again, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. That jump, remember I was talking about that jump right there? No! Didn't even make it out of the first room. Come on, get out of here. Oh, I gotta. Way to climb up out of here? Yeah, that looks like a way to climb up. Yep. Nope. Shoot. Alright. Keep beating my head against this particular problem until it's solved. As you do. As you do. Fortunately, gotta do that. Fast swim. Cool. There's no switch to keep that open permanently, so that's frustrating. Hit this. Go. Here. Up. And honestly, the real goal of any of these is to just sort of remember the path you took to do the thing. Oh, I can't get over there from here yet. Okay. What are you doing, man? This isn't working. Whatever. Over here's the goal. guess I kind of made it faster than par there. Uh, there's treasure chests up here. You can see the faint wisps of them, just barely up there. I believe you get to them from over here, now that I'm remembering correctly. Hi. One day I'll do a thing. I'll say I'm going to do the thing, and then it'll get done, and that'll be amazing. More exposition. I'm sorry I don't just like hang out or read it out loud. It's just I've seen it a million times. Y'all don't need to see it all the time too. So it's not. Huh. I was sworn there was going to be a way to get to. I guess I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to backtrack a little bit, folks, just to sort of see what I'm missing on the thing over there. Hope y'all don't mind. I bet it's. I bet I know where it is. I bet I'd be wrong. Wow. Huh. Thought there'd be a way up around here. Wonder if I can get there from here. Well, not there. Huh. All right. Nope. Yeesh. Now the good news is I hit the switch, so everything's gonna be just fine. I can mess around with this as much as I want. I got a hard exit at 1:30, but that's just a little bit away. In no particular rush to beat this game. I don't really feel like I don't think I'm a setting a record kind of guy when it comes to that sort of deal. Hmm. So there isn't a way to get to it from forward. So that's what we got to focus on. Okay. That did not work. Guess we're just gonna have to keep going, man. Keep figuring it out. This would be forward to me. Is there anything hiding behind this thing? Did I miss one of the most obvious video game secret tropes? No, no. That tapestry's just there to annoy me. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Wonder where this goes. This is probably the area that you end up falling into a lot when you fail at the. Yeah. Hmm. I know. I'm supposed to go a specific direction. I was just curious about something. That's all. This is all going way far away from where I wanted to be, so I was a little concerned. Yeah. Like it's super bugging me that I can't figure out how to get to that damn treasure chest over there. Weird. Oh, you know what I should do? I should just give up. I'm not gonna get everything. That's not how I work. Just saying that hurt myself. Alright. Well, maybe I'll be able to get to it by moving forward, I guess. Easy. More tragedy. Lots of tragedy. It's a sad story. I remember over here leads somewhere. Not forward. Maybe this is where I'm trying to go. That's forward. Up here is somewhere else. See this right here? That tells me to wall run up and then jump that way. Ah, there's a treasure chest. Nope, can't do it. Gotta go back, try to find the other one. God, gosh dang it. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna backtrack further, I think, is my new goal. Matter if any of that buddies out there watching and just want me to like backtrack or do all this goofy stuff that I've been doing, you can always shout out. I take requests. Might not always play them, but I'll hear them out. Oh, jeez. See this? Glad I persevered. Annoyed it was something that simple. You gotta climb up here, I think, and then. Ah, no, there it is. See that? Oh, the camera even told me I'm in the right direction. Yay. Dude, went through all that to get here and you're gonna do that? Come on. I can't believe it took me this long to think of an idea. But I thought of an idea. Can't share it because folks are pretty picky about privacy, as well they should be. But I had a thought. I'm gonna shoot it towards the impacted folks. I might do I don't know, might do a different kind of stream. Coming up. Sort of support for somebody. As you should. Might not go. Might not do anything with it. I don't know. I am the smart sometimes. That's bizarre. No. Hi, grandparents. Just me playing video games and talking weird to the camera. Should probably talk louder. No, 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 no. Oh, shucks. That's what I get for talking shit. see what we got here. Moving right along. Okay. Little puzzle section doesn't really work without the switch being pulled, though, does it? That's, great. Me and my coffee. Yeah, sit up straight. Alright. So, yeah. Hit the switch, gotta run to the place very poorly. Now, the first Assassin's Creed game, the controls were janky. This one, not as bad, but still fairly uncool. I believe I can interrupt these mid-annoyance and see what I can do here. All right. Come on. Here we go. Okay, and then you gotta run over here. You gotta swing on that bar. Jump, 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 jump up, and back, forward, and to the side, and through the door, all Indiana Jones style. Okay. Don't remember if there's anything hidden in this room. I'm going to wait till that closes before I hit the switch to permanently open the thing. There we go. And yeah. If you guys are curious why I'm keep looking up in the ceiling, is I remember there being a gap in one of these weird ceilings that allows me to get into the treasure chest, but it's not a counted one. Okay, more backstory. And that's just basically him saying that you're not noble. You may look noble, but you're from a poor family who has Dante Alighieri's money. That kind of ties it in weird. Mm-hmm. More money. And here's more money. Look, a nice, crisp $20 bill. More, and voila. And then, yep, family crypt or whatever. And here we go. Yay. I did the thing. In my grand tradition, as soon as I know somebody's watching me, for sure, my brain just shuts down as far as interesting dialogue to say, so I'll get over it. That is like the most unnecessarily frustrating place for that particular mission to end. Because they don't have a horse. They don't have a fast travel point. And now I've got to sit here and jog for like 20 minutes to get to where it is. But looks like the villa chest is now full. So that's helpful. And so I've got near on 30,000 florins as opposed to guilders. Yes, those cities were named after currency in The Princess Bride. William Goldman was a genius and a weirdo. Oh, fair enough. It was more of a joke, man. Being humorous. Laughing at myself and my minor failings as I try to ramp up a career as a YouTube sensation. Good practice keeping an eye on the chat, though. Aw. Hey, man. How you doing? There. I'm going to do something a little out of the normal. Come here, Cooper. Come here, buddy. Come here. Okay. Oh, buddy. Oh. Everybody, that is Cooper. You don't get to see him very often because he doesn't like to hop up on chairs because he's not so talented with the jumping as he used to be. He is an old, old dog, and I love him to death. I want everybody to see him real quick. Oh, the cat's in your bed. Poor guy. Just having a rough day. Slowly but surely, man. You always gotta walk your kids. You know, run around, use the restroom. Yeah. Joking. AC2 is, like I said, going slowly but surely. Just chipping away at it as I do. That's okay. I don't know if you caught it, but I spent an extra 10 minutes just trying to chase down a treasure chest I knew was there and I couldn't remember how to get to. I feel your pain, buddy. I feel your pain. All right, let's go ahead and drop. I mean, I could probably end up coming back here because I got another one of these I got to do, but let's drop off. And didn't need to make quite as much of a drag. I think I got Darius, whom I believe you actually get to play or interact with in Odyssey. I got his seal with the hidden blade. Ooh, 1 of 6. Google gobble, Google gobble. 1 of 6. Okay, codex pages are all on the wall. Okay, so let's get some money. Money, money, money. And yoink. Back in the day. Actually, I still use GameFAQs from time to time, or whatever. Just you get stuck, use the Googles. Life's too short to pretend like you're gonna figure it all out by yourself. That guy, cool, and that guy. Sort of see what I mean when I meant earlier when I was talking about throw a bunch of money at this first. You know, try to balance it out, of course, but just throw as much as you can at this because it's really helpful financially as the game goes on. I picked the blacksmith, by the way, next because I'm going to be buying a lot from him. Should also do the art merchant. Hey, I was going to buy some more weapons and armors, but I guess I just went with this instead. That's okay. I'll forgive myself. We only have 19,000 left to get to finish off the main city upgrades, which is nice. I can probably afford to buy 1 or 2 things. Let's see what I can get. Unfortunately, though, if I'm not mistaken, I have a better sword in my inventory than I is available now. So if I buy anything, I have to go back and equip it. But that's not too tough. Those are out of my price range. Cool. Just buy whatever just to start getting my weapons collection back up and running. And I gotta go run back and forward and back and forward. My villa's looking nicer though. Interact, equip. Just, making sure of the best of what's available so I don't spend too many countless hours in mindless fights. My dog is snoring. Ammunition. Okay, I'm good there. And I remembered to leave enough buffer in my account here so that I don't so I don't burn myself and have to like run back the long way to get to wherever it is I'm going in the game. There's one more of these that I have to get. It's not as hard as the auditory family crypt. That one's you know, it's DLC difficult. I don't know what that means, but Florence without the Henderson. Here we go. Be a weird movie, Florence and the Hendersons. Make sure there's not a single machine in the entire thing. I'm gonna keep making those jokes till somebody tells me to stop. All right. What do we got? So yeah, here's another one in the I don't remember the name of this church. It's a very popular and famous church. I call it Il Duomo. I'm not sure what that means, but I could probably look it up. It's in my database, but I don't want to. Yeah, I keep remembering. Gotta keep making it rain. Get about 300 of those. $300. It's about 30 of those. I gotta do, and then I'll get an achievement for it. So it's always good to try to chip away at those earlier rather than later, as you do. This one I remember being fun. Very open and airy for as specific as it is. Yeah. That doesn't give you claustrophobia. That certainly, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, here we go. So again, if you're ever curious, look for something with a white sheet on it, then start climbing on that. Better advice for video games than in real life, but we're not going to talk about it. Yeah. Just a little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. So, if I remember correctly, this one's not as annoying as some of the others. Maybe it is. Oh, is this the one that has like the? No, that's later. Okay. There's one that has like this section in the middle, and there's like four different mini puzzles you got to solve at the same time. This one's right now is just sort of head in a vague direction of that way, as it'll let you. And once in a while, you'll land on something, and I'll give you a cut scene. No, that was not what I wanted to do. That's frustrating. Anyway, yeah, you land on something, it'll give it a cutscene, and then you can sort of uh, saves your spot in a way. Like random ladders will drop or whatnot. Nice, good catch, sir. And here we go. Hmm. What if? Hear me out. I was supposed to go this way. I think I might have figured out where I went wrong, guys. And that knocks down a weirdly convenient ladder. Thanks for sharing. Ooh, hey, all right. This looks like a clear direction forward for everybody. Only the best for you. Egyptian cotton or nothing. Ooh, there we go. And oh, phooey. I put enough anchors in my ceilings in my house. I know that no, this I could not hang a chandelier that can handle my own weight, most likely. But that's just me. Okay, here, okay, around, and then a lot of this is just remembering to. You don't have to go to the next one. You can go to the guy and then stop. We're not in a rush. We're not timed. Go to the guy and then stop. I have to remember that myself. It's a patience thing. You want to just run through and look as slick as you can be. That's not. Unless you have some actual video gaming skill, that's not going to get you very far in this. Over here, and another path. I don't know which way to take that, but yeah, that is that is the key element. There is it's like when you hang a TV off the wall. You want to have at least one stud in the mix on that, and avoid drilling holes into power cables. Checkpoint reached. Okay. Oh yeah. Right. Over here. Oh yeah. The birds also help give you kind of a clue of where you should be heading. If you ever get lost, you can always look for the birds. I mean, it's really for them, it's for the birds. They are the word. Head over here and jump. And we're gonna head over here and jump. Slow climb up. Now, if I remember correctly, there is a treasure chest along the upper lip of one of these. Got to remember how to get there. I mean, that barely did it, but let's do that thing that lets us see the things. Not anywhere I can see yet. Oh, whoa, hey, uncool. That, yeah. They actually put a lot of effort into that to recreate these in sort of a respectful but playable way. I heard when Notre Dame got burned up, they oof is right, sir. When Notre Dame got burned up by that one contractor leaving something on or whatever, um, they used the high resolution scans that this company did for the Unity game, and to help rebuild it. Like, that's cool at least. Maybe that's the secret of the Assassin's Creed game is an architect major's like, you know what I want to do? I want to have all these buildings in a game that I really like. And then everything else is an excuse from there. my sort of warts and all playing style of just I'm not perfect at these. Go. Let's try again without the random suicide jump. Oh, that word's verboten. Completely unrelated. Did you guys know that the Disney documentary? I remember seeing this. I don't know if it's there anymore. I remember seeing it briefly on the Disney Plus, but the Disney documentary that created sort of the mythos of lemmings and how they handle overpopulation is on Disney Plus. I think it's like White Wilderness or something like that. Just thought like, well, that's an interesting way to go through life, you know. Sort of well known for fabricating their results on certain unfortunate migration patterns. How do I phrase that? That is cool. Here's the thing though with that kind of bothered me is I also heard that they were taking out a lot of the stuff the outside the animus stuff, like the wandering around the office and stuff like that. And I like the big story context. I like, you know, huh? That's not what I wanted to have happen. I like the idea of having a grander scheme of. I found the treasure chest I was looking for, by the way. I like having like the grander scheme and story and mythos. Uh, of course I'm gonna get it though. I can criticize it all at once, and then like, I don't think I should, and this and that, and oh, it's not true to the original, whatever, blah blah blah. And in the end, I'm still just gonna go. You know what? I'm just gonna get that anyway. I'm gonna spend the money, and I think Ubisoft knows that about me at this point. That's the thing I heard, but it's only briefly, and I don't know. The reaction was forceful enough; it might change the landscape of that. I think this is how this goes. It might change the landscape of how that's going to happen, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, gonna play it though. Pirates and assassins, absolutely. Oh, here we go. Okay. And I thought that was gonna work. Huh. Hmm. Well, that was an attempt to delete that spam message. Don't ever follow this. It's not a stream of mine unless somebody hops in and tries to sell something from there. I don't know why they do that. They do it. It's about the only thing I ever ban in my chat. Everybody else seems to keep it nice and polite. Don't don't click on any weird links that people throw in my chat. That's just a please don't. I don't endorse that, whatever that was. Stream boo. And okay, here we go. Fun fact: I'm actually scared of heights in real life. I mean, everybody I've worked with sees me up on a lift and doing some stuff, but I'm actually genuinely like not a fan of heights. So that kind of thing right there. Look at that. And then like the way the architecture is done to make the floor look like it's deeper than it is. Look at that. That's wild. Ugh, yeesh. All right. Trying to think of an appropriate joke to follow it up with, and I just don't have one. That's great. Or like when you found out when you remember when Facebook was first becoming a thing, and they had all of those find out you're this and this, and find out find out your Disney character, find out your Harry Potter house or whatever, and they had just mountains of those quizzes that you could take. You could spend all day just taking stupid Facebook quizzes, only to find out a little bit later that it was a very casual phishing attempt to like get like your uncle's name and just other things like that. Sorry, I was remembering that kind of thing. One of these windows is apparently open for me to exit through, and I haven't. Oh, there it is. The whole white shiny thing doesn't work on bright windows. There, design guy. Hey, the achievements work. Ha ha! It's a fist of triumph, but I've moved it over here. So camera. Oh yeah, I love the idea of like sophisticated hackers like breaking encryption and stuff like that. In reality, it's just you know one of the C-suite bosses at your work ended up clicking on a phishing email, and it caused all the emails saying don't click on suspicious links over and over again. All right. So, did all the side stuff I can do, which is fun. But I didn't know you can like zoom out to a big map of Italy, and then just sort of zoom back into sometimes where you're going and stuff like that. I didn't know you could do that for the longest time when I played this game. It's not a obvious feature, I guess. Or, or I'm not that good at figuring that kind of thing out. I'm willing to take all of to believe all of those. Eh. Guys ever see JFK scene where Brian Doyle Murray of all people playing Jack Ruby? Hey Oswald, gives me that kind of a vibe. This sequence coming up here. Garrett the Lord Farquaad here. Oh, guy needs to calm down. I love how long this cutscene. I'm like 2 feet away, my character. How are we gonna let this cutscene go on this long? He could have intervened a smidge earlier, I think. Oh, all right. Maybe, there we go. Sword. Sword is good. Now, the trick right now is that there are a dozen guards that you have to kind of succeed in attacking, and you kind of really want to focus on anybody that's fighting the Lorenzo guy, the guy in the blue robe, and that is because he dies, mission's over. So you just want to focus a smidge on helping that out, helping his cause. Stab. 9. I love how I say help the guy, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this stuff over here. Ta-da! And he kind of turns tail and runs because he gets, outclassed by me. Classiest assassin. I'm a class assassin. Dude, come on. Just take the hit. There you go. Oh, I thought, what? Stop picking fights with guards when I'm not looking, dude. Put your vengeance on hold and go to an escort mission. This is just basic. There are good guards and there are bad guards. The guys you can lock on to are bad guards. I do believe that the more you rescue in these sequences, the more follow you around, but I've been wrong before. You know. But never waste the opportunity to stab somebody in the back in this game. The video game ethics don't apply here, really. I mean, the guy doesn't seem impacted at all about the sheer number. Oh, sorry. But the sheer number of people he ends up killing during the course of the game. So, there's something wrong with him in general. So, I'm kind of glad it's fictional. Come on. Tink, tink, tink. Come on, buddy. We can make it. Ugh. I'm glad he's not like slowly bleeding out. Like sometimes, like they have like health that lowers as time goes on. That's not. In the next game, you get chain kills, where if you kill somebody, you can then chain to the next guy. That is super handy. I keep that going for a while. Come on, man. Let's go. There we go. Hey. Always work to do. Yeesh. Moving right along. Okay. Hmm, might as well. I don't think I have any new. I doubt I have anything new unlocking yet. What does unlock after this string of missions is the assassination side missions. There's a couple of those. Okay, let's talk to this guy here. Speaking. No. Yeah. Find and kill Francesco de Pazzi. Okay, let's do it. Over here. Over here. This is pretty easy to sort of avoid conflict as you run through town. Nothing too special. They could have fast traveled me a little closer to what I'm working with here, but you know, neither here nor there. Now I gotta climb up this stuff. Cool. All right. Next step, you just gotta fight your way up to the top there. Why aren't you dead? What a horrible question. Okay. Hi. Up here. More combat. Always the combat. There we go. Okay. Keep going. I'm going to be notorious before this mission's out. That's okay. I could have. I should have probably taken some of my travel time to not be notorious, but that's just not how my brain was functioning. There was like 4 guards right next to me. Hey, that technique of running away is copyright by my secret order of murderers. Thank you. And I just sort of chase this guy down. You gotta. No. There we go. What? Sir. Why? What? Oh, good. I'm not that far behind. Ugh. Dude, you had him. There we go. Yeesh. What a. Hmm. Drag it out. Hey, hey. Heard a bunch of pigeons talking about the Kennedy assassination the other day. They were going, cool, cool. Sorry. Little Bill Hicks reference for y'all. Why is he naked? Hey, hey, hey. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Wouldn't be very tasty, would it? It's funny, there's in the DLC, there's little springboard things that you can use that only exist in the DLC, the Bonfire of the Vanities DLC. And yeah, I just saw one spawning in as this whole city's sort of rebuilding itself in that fun, creepy way. Hmm. Very pretty landscape back there, I thought. Especially for the time this game came out. Hmm. What if he faked it? Hmm. Kill by association. That always works out. Hmm. Hmm. I love it. Poof. Prize. Was antiquity a phrase back in the Renaissance? I mean, I know that points to a specific sort of time frame back in the day. Way back in the day. All right. So now we've got assassination contracts and a new conspiracy. Ooh. Eyeball thing looks cool. Hmm. How do you sort of historic hatred there? That's funny. Hmm. Whew. Hmm. Yeah, people use religion to power. It's not a good thing for them. Got a couple of there's like three locations for the assassin missions, and then we've got a Templar layer. That's a fun one. A little tough, but it's totally doable. Um, and then the memory start with Leonardo da Vinci. And I think we have some money in the villa chest, so let's yeah, you know what? Let's go do the villa. Let's go do the villa thing. Let's vilify it. Uh, go to that fast travel station right there. Yeah. When I first started playing this, the first time I played this game, I didn't. Thanks, mom. Um, when I first played this, I didn't do this right. I just kept buying weapons and whatever, amused me. And I didn't upgrade. Because I've never played a game that had that sort of mechanic before. I didn't upgrade my layer to generate more income, and that did not help my life at all. That was not a fun thing to deal with. So we're gonna head to my villa, do some tidying, and then we're gonna do as many of the assassin missions as we can, and do that final uh, layer, and then that should put us in a position to start working on Tuscany. Maybe we'll get to the point where we start working on Tuscany here by the end of this round, but I've only got 45 minutes left until I have to pack it up and start heading to work. So maybe not. We'll see. Just so many prostitutes around here. I do like how subtly everything just looks nicer and nicer and nicer as you go, because you've, you know, worked on. Sorry, because you've worked on that stuff. There it is. I'm gonna go drop off my little seal there. Or seal. It's loneliness. Bum bum. But I think it was one of these two. Was it her? Yes, it was. Aha. And neat. Okay, where are we going? Next, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna. I think we're genuinely believe that I have enough finances in my pocket right now to straight up pay for the last of the renovations. And again, We wanted to get this done before we got done with the first big area and get all of the. We don't have all the shops and the gear purchased from this zone, but we've got this stuff. And now basically all of our available money can then go into all the collectibles that we need to buy. So that's so very, very key stuff. It should pop an achievement at that point, like 80% of the total value. Let's talk to my sister. Interact. I don't know what. Oh, 71%. I'm at 71%. Shops, renovations, we're nowhere near on the collections or the equipment. Easy enough. That's got to keep working on it. Now let's see if there's anything we can buy from this. I doubt it, but worth looking at. Still got to buy about $40,000 worth of gear from them. Weapons. Gonna keep buying the next one down the line till I try not to spend all my money. I go back and get my decent weapon from the rack there. Now, if I remember correctly, the assassination missions aren't the easiest, but they're fairly lucrative. I've been wrong about things before, so no. Yes, interact. Like Maria Thorpe's longsword, I think is the one I like the best. Nope, Bouchard's blade. That's the one. They don't have the weapons that you can get from the rack don't really have super high damage, but they have very good other stats. Yeah, good way to phrase that. Other stats. How am I doing on? Oh, good. Oh no, I don't want to worry about that. I want to worry about this. I can't afford any. Okay, that's always worth checking. Pouches are also a big deal. I want to get taken care of next soon too. But like I said, you guys watch me make, you know, 20,000 in in-game currency just in an hour or so. So it's not going to be hard to get caught up at all. Just gotta do the thing. I think there's 8 um, missions that I can do for assassination missions. I think 8's the number. And then I got that other wacky thing. So we're just gonna. I don't think these appear in any particular order, so we're just gonna start with the nearest one, and hopefully it'll be easy. Thankfully, this game isn't as super repetitive on the side missions as the first one. But again, I talk a lot of stuff about it, but you had to start somewhere, and they clearly learned from the criticisms because this game has a lot more variety in everything you do, and the next game is a little bit more as well, And the third game is like the second game, but with a worthless tower defense mini game, which I never fully. Not the best thing I've ever played. That's okay. We'll get over it. Oh, it's over here. Fun fact, almost all pigeons used to be domesticated. They weren't found in cities loose until we stopped domesticating them back in the day. All right. Killing a merchant in a marketplace. So this is going to be fascinating. Partially because I think this one is. I think the hard part about this one is finding the guy, not really any of the other stuff to go with it. Just spotting him. But don't entirely quote me on that. Weird. It looks like a soft spot on the map right here. I don't know. Got all the viewpoints, right? Yeah, it's just a soft spot on the map right there. That's wild. Oh, hi. Huh. And by soft spot is a spot that looks like the you can see the background map behind the foreground map. And this is nicer than Assassin's Creed 3, where the viewpoints will unlock part of the map, but you have to unlock the rest of the map by running around. And you literally will spend like an hour of your day running around and clearing out chunks of the maps just to get the achievement for clearing out most of the map. It's very frustrating, especially in the Conquered Lexington Wilderness area, because it's just so big. It's hard to be structured with it. I mean, New York is tough because you have to run around the coast for forever. And Boston is tough because it wasn't laid out by anything sober or sane. But there you go. So he's around here somewhere, and you got to do is you got to get into the general area and then sort of. Oh, there he is. Oh, oh. Well, that was simple. Oh, hey, assassin for hire. Hi. So, how I do this is I just wherever I am, the closest pigeon coop. You know, the do you know why chicken coops only have two doors? Because if they had four, they'd be a chicken sedan. Never not gonna make that joke when I can. Okay. Shh. Taking a mission. What do we got today? Fallen archers. Track them to the edge of the river. Kill them. Okay. So, archer missions for me are traditionally good throwing knife missions. What just happened? Did I hit cancel instead of accept? Did I do that? Did I waste all of our times together? Glad we shared that moment in my random button mashing. That was wonderful. Gotta get better. Remember to do that. Oh yeah, I gotta throw money on the ground. I forgot about that. Yeah, work on that achievement. It's not like we don't have plenty of game to go, but only about a third of the way through if I had to guess. Maybe a little less. All right, kill the three archers. Okay. What do we got here? Two. Traffic's always so heavy this time of day. Going over here. Maybe up, up, up. Oh, damn it. Not how I wanted that to go. Sorry, sir. Okay, I'm gonna walk away. Really? They're all just that mad at me that fast? Oh yeah. Fun fact, you can do that. So, if you don't have a weapon selected, you can disarm these guys. And for guys like him, that makes all the sense in the world. The guy with the spear. Also, there's an achievement for sweeping 5 guys with 1 spear attack, but I haven't unlocked the spear attack yet. And it's easier to do when there are more angry people around. Somehow I'm not doing great. Come on. Dude. There we go. And these usually are pretty awesome at that. So that was good. Annoying, but good. Where is this guy? That meeting could have been an email. Ugh. You know, to do this, you have to be the kind of guy that laughs at their own jokes. And I am that kind of guy, apparently. Oh, well, this is... Oh, I can make it over here. I can make it over here. And I can... Dude. Oh. I don't think I'm going to make it all the way through these before I end up having to go. I'll make it through a fair chunk of them, but not all of them. Okay. What do you got here? Should probably bribe that guy. Should. Not going to. Will you just climb? Thank you. Where is this guy? What is he building in there? Oh, here he is. Tag. You're it. I probably should. Hit that guy. Already 10,000 in the villa chest. Which is, kind of the goal. Oh, good. We're gonna hit this blacksmith here because I gotta repair my broken crap, man. I mean, you usually like to do this stuff at the villa, but you know, nowhere near that right now. We got plenty of money. We're at the point of the game where money's not gonna mean as much, and then it'll mean less and less as we go. That's why we work so hard in the beginning, and we're so resistant to buying new things. Huh? Forgot you could buy more, yeah, here than you could. I still got some small weapons that I need to buy. I could buy something. Let's buy something. I can't buy the Van braces. That sounds great. That's what she said. Um, and again, as you go through and you buy things, you get more value to your area. It gets a little less drastic, a little bit more incremental, but it still makes a difference as you go. Okay. What are we playing today? Political. Word you're not supposed to say anymore. Okay. Located. This one you gotta. First thing is just get there. Oh, I'm bound to hit 30 of these at some point. Ha ha! Thing I wanted to do. I'll take a quick break here, and we're gonna look at what else I need to get. Game card. 0 days, zero. That's a lie. I got a little bit more than that. 23 out of 149 achievements. Wow, I got a few today, I guess. Yep, Choir Boy, Sunday Bloody Sunday, and Man of the People. There is a lot of achievements in this game, of course, because there's 3 games in one. Oh no, man! Did I really? Yeah, I really did. The progress. Scrolling down again. Kind of trying to look for anything I can keep trying to get as I go. Gotta buy the weapons. Gotta spend $5,000 on courtesans, but I don't have any around. I haven't seen any, so I haven't had a chance to do that. So I'm going to. Working on it, collecting all the wetland, every ebony and ivory that's in the Forley section. I'm gonna grab those colors when I can. I can do that. Gotta get all the feathers to get that one. Working on these. You gotta find these and get them. Just go to place and get things. Yep. Sweep all the guards at once with a long weapon. I need to just get the long weapon and get that done. Doctor is going to be difficult. No hitter. I need to work harder on getting. Mr. Sandman I could probably get, and then that's the one unlockable, or and that's the one missable achievement. Okay, we're good. Throw sand in people's faces. I gotta hit them with a long weapon. Easy enough. And I gotta spend money on courtesans. So, I think I might end up having to end this just a smidge early today. Just fine. usually want to wait till the last second, but I think I have some other things I have to take care of before I go to work today. So I'm gonna. Oh, I remember this. So, dude, I'm working on killing is back there. Oh no, what do I do? There's all these guards. First things first, get rid of the guards. Hell yeah, I'm gonna hire these guys. There you go. Start with that. And blue. See how many of these guys follow him. Okay. I'm gonna do kind of a secret here. Walking with a crowd. Stab him. I had tried so many times when I first did that mission to figure out the best way of going through that. Took a lot more trial and error than I'm proud of. Let's do one more of these, and I should be halfway through uh, the assassination missions in Florence, and that'll be a good stopping point for our day, I think. And then I'll be back again Thursday morning, same bat time, same Ben channel. Uh, yeah, should be going for a little longer there. Thursdays I can do 11:30 to 2:15. That's what I'm gonna do. And then Saturdays I'm gonna be here probably 2 to 6 or 2 to 4 or 6, depending on my mood. And to be fair, my partner's mood, because she'll be home that day. They will be home that day. And yeah, you know how it is. Folks have expectations of you when they're home, when you're home. Really haven't seen any courtesans in a while. I think that they're a lot more prevalent in Venice, that is for sure. So I'm not really gonna sweat it. It's just a thing I gotta remember to do. You can certainly farm that as the game goes on. That is a thing you can absolutely do if you wanted to. I don't think I'm going to need it, but I haven't seen any in a while, so maybe I will. Yeah. How rude! What is that? What are you watching? Full House? Yeah. What do you got? What do you got? Hmm. I guess I gotta. No. Oh, why do I do that to myself? Is it? No. Been doing this entire time, and my capture card doesn't have any sound going into it. Ah, I am so sorry. Let me see what I can do real quick for you. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Um, yeah. Huh. I wonder what. Hold, please. Thank you, Red Synced. Thank you so much. I didn't even notice. Oh, oh, oh. My traditional first step, troubleshooting step of anything. see what rebooting does. Haha! Success. Oh! Thank you. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. I would have gone on and just not noticed it. There's always just a little thing, and I'm new at this. I need to get my pre-flight checks down a little bit more solidly. So, red synced. Thanks, dude. Or ma'am. I don't know.
Come, don't be shy.
That sound better to you?
My God, has his mind snapped?
Ah. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you said... when I start, I check to make sure my microphone's not too high or too low and all that other stuff, and I just kind of forgot that, you know, maybe there should be game sound, and maybe people will like that, so... You appear to be an Assassin's Creed fan by your logo there. Or is that a Borderlands? That's Borderlands. Never mind. A circle with an A-looking thing. That's so many things. You could be an anarchist for all I know. Alright. And there we go. Here we go. Oh, oh good. You're in the rightish place. You can watch somebody kind of stumble through it as they go. Oh, it is. I just can't win today. Let me take a look. Come on. Come on. Oh, man, shivets. I just made everything mad. Huh. Now there's nothing. Suppose it has to happen to everybody at once in a while. That's just embarrassing. I'm embarrassing myself in front of my new friends. This one, how do I remember? I don't remember how to do this. There's a way to do this. Always gotta see you. Crowd coming. Hang out with them. This is like the last task I'm giving myself before I, and that's the tough thing, is you gotta... How do you know to improve without getting feedback from folk? So you just sort of... kind of just go... Oh, hey! Where'd he go? He was money. Right, he's gone. Well, yeah, that's the thing, you know, you gotta... just keep chugging away, and hopefully somebody will tell you you're screwing up, and then try to get better. I appreciate you. It's an attempt at a 100% run, that is for sure. I did one for the original Assassin's Creed just a little bit ago. I was kind of chipping through and getting as much as I can done. Try to get all the achievements for the Ezio collection as sort of a... get my sea legs for streaming before I kind of try to come up with something a little bit more popular with a little bit more meat to it, you know? that's, you know, honestly, I have a little bit more time. I think I can do one more of the assassination contracts. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, if you watch my old videos, you get to watch me, like, struggle with trying to keep track of, or having to backtrack to find, like, the one flag I missed in Assassin's Creed 1 and the Kingdom, and,
Whatever's on his mind, it must be important.
yeah. Yeah. These games don't have, difficulty achievements. I don't think any of them have a difficulty achievement, even when the ones that have harder difficulties. I tend to play, the later ones that do have difficulties on not easy, but medium. Make it more entertaining, but, like, there's a certain amount of masochism that I'm not willing to put myself through, for an achievement, and that is not playing on hard unless I have to. That being said, like, the Batman Arkham games have all beaten on hard. Oh, I just did Syndicate. Oh, that one was a fun one. Well, hello, Gloria Adkins. How are you doing today? Thank you for following. We're gonna go ahead and interact. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. What about you? Okay, gosh. I am in my 40s, so I just saw that and I appreciate you. That I am in my 40s, so I kind of forget that, I need to try to remember what people are saying. I'm doing well. I'm about done with my day's activities. We are... Yep. Meeting adjourned is this one. I think this one's the one where I have to... Might not be the coolest one to work on, but, you know. Yeah. Ooey. My brain locked up. I'm disassociating. Okay, here we go. We're good. Whew. I always do. Red Sync and I were just chatting about that a little bit. I do play some other games from time to time. This is just what I'm using to get my foot in the door in the whole streamer guy thing.
Most entertaining.
That's right, I have to climb up. Okay, I'm back with what I'm doing. Yep. Trying to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, not been the best thing so far, but some folks have got my back. Oh, later. Yeah, those are good ones too. I hear great things about... I liked Red Dead Redemption 1, I just haven't had a chance to really sink my teeth into Red Dead Redemption 2. And I've heard nothing but great things about Elden Ring, especially apparently it's the most accessible of the From Software Soulsborne games. Smidge more than a month. Yep. So you guys don't know if notice this, but I'm kind of just tracking this guy as I go. What we got here? Still following this guy. Okay. Oh, shoot. Why are you not... Oh, what? Sir. Oh, this is... Oh, phooey. Oh, okay, good. Ha! You made it. Okay. I'm planning on, trying to figure something out with that. but it's still so new for me that I don't have any resources to dedicate to that as of yet. Was a smooth shave. Oh, hey, look at that. Nice. I love it when that happens.
I'm not like the others. Going on.
All right.
Who saw what happened?
So these guys work best if you disarm them and then use their weapon. Come on. Somebody attack me. I gotta get out of here. Well, that's really cool. Not today, Gloria, because as soon as this mission's up, I have to,
All right.
head off to work.
Report if you have any information.
But thank you so much for the follow and the
What's going on? Did anybody witness the killing?
Okay, here we go. And drat, I feel bad because Red Sync was BRB and I have to disappear. Cool. When I get a chance, maybe I'll take a look. Thank you, Gloria. See ya. Okay, yeah. Do kind of a wrap up here, and then, try to talk to y'all later. Yeah. So now there's no game audio on purpose because I put it in my I'm going to talk loud mode. So yeah, thanks everybody for showing up. We got some fun achievements today. Let's talk about those a little bit before I totally get out of here. Sort of give real life advice as I find them, including remembering to hit that button instead of the other button I was hitting to get to the game card. Yeesh. Yeah. There we go. Every time. Okay. Oh man. So, today we got Choir Boy. Discover the assassin's tomb under the Santa Maria del Fiore, the Duomo. I probably murdered all of that pronunciation, and I'm okay with that emotionally, but if you aren't, please drop me a line and I'll try to figure out how to do it better. Bloody Sunday, that's that one you get for beating the mission. The chat is completely covering that's funny. The chat's completely covering that, so give me a second here. I'm just gonna blink that out. Hey, thank you, Red Synced. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I gave you a follow too, just a little bit ago, just in case you couldn't make it back before I did my final wrap up. So, and then Assassins for Hire. You complete your first Silly Assassinations mission, and Man of the People toss 300 florins to the ground. You just kind of throw money at it. So we're making good progress. We're about 23 out of 50 achievements. Most of them are you just kind of get them as you go. So yeah, I really want to thank everybody for showing up and hanging out and chatting with everybody. It was a fun one today. I'm gonna try to be back on Thursday at about 11:30. Not quite there yet, but like I said, I'm still new at this. My plan is once I'm really comfortable with developing a work stream life balance, I'm gonna start really putting up a good schedule so people can have an easier time maybe follow me and figure out when I'm streaming. Right now we're still working on just making sure I'm there. Red Synced, best of luck to you on Syndicate. That one's, I love that game. I love the aesthetic. I love being able to swap between characters, but there's some things you're like, why am I doing this again? But it's a fun one. It's one of my favorites actually, and it's the last one with quick time events instead of hitboxes. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. I have no real good sign off, so I'm just gonna go hit a button over here, and then we're all gonna go about our day. And I hope everybody has the best, and I hope everybody